What you're looking at is a yummy strawberry lemon cupcake made here at Eastern Ontario's only 100% vegan bakery. Joining me once again is Amanda Loonan, aka Auntie Loo. Which one do you prefer?
I don't mind either. Nobody really calls me Amanda except for my grandma. So
who is responsible for a large portion of the recipes here at the bakery, right?
Yep.
Except for I guess you would have had to have changed it a bit to exclude the dairy and the eggs.
Yes.
What does she think about you leaving out those two key components?
I think at first she was a little bit doubtful, but when she tasted especially the coffee cake, she was really sold on it. And now I always get in trouble whenever I show up at family things without treats. So, a lot of trouble.
That's a testament to your grandma.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we making?
We're going to be making some strawberry frosting. So this is going to be an all-natural icing with no artificial colors in it. The pigment of the berries actually dyes the frosting itself. And you can do this recipe with any kind of fruit or berry that you like.
Okay.
So just take your favorite white icing recipe, and then we're going to add about a cup of your favorite kind of fruit. So this is thawed strawberries. If you're going to use frozen fruit, just make sure that it's thawed, or else the ice crystals will destroy the actual frosting once it goes onto the cake.
Make it watery?
Yeah, it'll have a really, it'll melt everywhere. Especially if you're like decorating a whole cake with it, it'll get really melty once the ice crystals go away, and you don't want that to happen.
Okay, so thaw them all the way.
Yes, thaw them all the way. You can even sit them in the sink with some hot water for a little bit if you want to make sure they really get thawed.
Alrighty. So then you've put them into the
magic bullet, which we love here. And then we're just going to blend until they're pulped.
Okay. So now here you started off with a vanilla icing.
Yep, just your favorite white icing recipe. So any recipe you have that works for you already on your cakes at home.
Okay. And then we put in a little bit of the pureed berries. And then what will happen from here? There's a few more steps, right, to make it thicken up?
There you go. And then from here, what I recommend doing is doing your favorite white icing recipe, stopping when you're halfway through your icing sugar or sweetener, and then putting the berries in, and then adding more sweetener later to thicken it up.
Oh, the sweetener will thicken it. Okay, I'm sorry, maybe
it's okay.
I know zero about baking.
Confectioner's sugar is done with cornstarch usually, so that's what really helps to thicken things up. You also want to taste a lot as you go. It's a hard job, I know, but you want to make sure that you don't kill it with sugar. You want to make sure that the taste of the strawberries is really predominant. That's what you want.
Okay, so now you've got some of the finished strawberry icing in your piping bag, right?
Yep.
All right, so
you ready to ice a cupcake?
I'm going to try and copy you, yes.
So one quick motion, just in a circle. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Let's see. It's one motion. That's it.
And this is your best-selling cupcake, you said?
It is one of our best-selling cupcakes. We used to only do them in the summertime, but we're actually keeping them all year round now because people get mad at me for taking them away.
Oh, good news. Good news for people. All right, so let me one fluid motion.
You're doing good. Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It's like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone.
It's got so much. Now you said a large a portion of your customers are actually people who suffer from allergies, right?
Some people who come in are people that suffer from allergies. Other people are just folks that like really good food. Initially, we'll get a lot of new clients because they find us because we're on the allergy pages, like on Google and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But we do get a lot of folks that come in just because good food is good food.
Of course, and it's hard to find.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we're not done with you yet. We're going to be teaming up with you once more this morning. What will we be making?
We're going to make some of our famous lavender vanilla cupcakes.
And it's pretty cool because you're going to show us that you can actually infuse any kind of cupcake with that loose leaf tea, right?
Or herbs or whatever you like, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give it a taste test.
Yes. Taste the strawberry?
I feel like it's on my nose.
Awesome.